Welcome back, friends, to your Techhandy channel. Please like and subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to timely get new video updates. Before we start working on an Ansible, you must have basic knowledge of YAML and its key elements. This video is an introduction to YAML, a language to write structured data, as XML would, for example, but in a more natural and less verbose way. YAML is not markup language. YAML is a data serialization language that is consistently listed as one of the most popular programming languages. It's often used as a format for configuration files, but its object serialization abilities make it a viable replacement for languages like JSON. YAML has broad language support and maps easily into native data structures. It's also easy for humans to read, which is why it's a good choice for configuration. YAML is often used in various contexts, including configuration files for applications, CI/CD pipelines, and data exchange in RESTful APIs. YAML is popular because it is optimized for data run, formatted dumping, configuration files, log files, and internet messaging and filtering. YAML files are easy to work with in a text editor, portable between programming languages, and expressive and extensible. YAML files perform many of the same functions as XML or JSON. YAML uses spaces for indentation, typically 2 or 4 spaces per level. The indentation level defines the scope or nesting of data structures. Blocks of data at the same indentation level are considered siblings. Lists are denoted by a hyphen followed by a space. List items at the same indentation level are elements of the list. Maps represent key-value pairs. The key and value are separated by a colon followed by a space. Scalars can be strings, numbers, or booleans. Scalars can be represented in different ways, and the type is usually indirect from the content. Comments start with the number character and continue to the end of the line. The comment will not be executed during the execution of codes. This is known as commenting. Multiline strings can be represented using the pipe or greater than symbols. The pipe symbol preserves new lines, while greater than folds new lines. Anchors use and symbol and aliases use star symbol for reusing values. If a string starts with a special character, you might need to quote it. In YAML, there are different styles for representing data structures. The two primary styles are the block style and the flow style. Additionally, within the block style, you have the options of using the folded block style and the literal block style for multiline strings. Block mapping uses indentation to represent nested structures. Key-value pairs are denoted by a colon. Block sequence uses indentation and hyphen to represent a list. Literal block style preserves line breaks and indentation exactly as they appear in the source code. Folds line breaks into spaces and removes leading witty spaces. Flow mapping uses curly braces and commas to represent key-value pairs. Flow sequence uses square brackets and commas to represent a list. Scalars can be written without key-value pairs or list items, typically in flow style. In YAML, tags are used to explicitly specify the data type of a value. They provide a way to convey to the YAML parser how to interpret the data. Tags are written using the exclamation mark and then tag value. Here are some common YAML tags. This tag indicates that the value should be treated as a string. First line specifies an integer, where second line specifies a floating point number. This tag specifies a Boolean value. This tag type specifies that the value should be interpreted as a mapping, similar to an object in programming languages. Sequence tag specifies that the value should be interpreted as a sequence, similar to an array or list in programming languages. Timestamp tag indicates a timestamp. Null values tag represents a null or undefined value. This tag represents binary data encoded in base 64. These two less than symbols indicates that the mapping node is merged with the parent node. The use of tags is especially useful when you want to ensure that certain values are interpreted in a specific way. I tried to cover most of YAML topics in this video, but highly suggest to research on your own before working on Ansible playbooks. Thank you for your time and watching the video. I hope you liked this video. Please like, share and subscribe to support us.